This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Dahnan. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imeris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dahna. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to. She looked exactly like Xion.
It was Naori. Naori Imeris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Xion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Dahnan astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah, it was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when—
We can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Faria's skin go wiggles like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master sword?
Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the zoo. Then we get some answers.
Go for the weak point!
It's too much!
Chain between heaven and earth.
Burn it out!
Healing circle! I never miss!
We're not done!
Thanks
Rising Wyvern!
Sleep now. Time to shine! More for the sun!
You're
Here's
on.
a healing art!
Try harder! My turn!
Look here! Free head! Too much for anything! You get
You're mine!
shield and
We're not done!
chain between heaven and earth! A wailing
Rising
tempest
Wyvern!
field!
Strike!
Let me have you saving this one!
Hurricane Thrust! Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
Lightning orb! Take this! I got you! Raging
Twilight Spear!
Magic is
on!
Glacial Spear!
This on!
I'll be Blizzard!
You picked the wrong fight! Now,
Here's
all
a
is
healing
freely!
art! Take it down!
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern!
Think you can fly?
Rising Phoenix!
In here! Here's a healing art!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
I'll smash you!
Here I go! Discharge!
Can't get out of this!
Infernal crossing!
Rising Wyvern! I won't lose. Not now, not ever!
Never miss!
Lunar Rogo!
I'll heal you! Don't give up! Healing circle!
We're interrupted!
Look sharp!
Rising Wyvern!
Flame!
Lunar Escape!
Lunar corruption!
Savage descent! Flashing fang!
Glacial Sphere!
Here's evil!
This one's mine!
A wailing meteor!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Ignite!
Flaming meteor!
Here I come!
Infernal Crossing!
Rising Stardust!
Gusty nail!
In a bind?
Now for something special! I'm ready!
Burning light spear!
That move!
Here comes the big one!
This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern!
Don't leave me! Hurricane Blade!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
I'll bring you back from death abyss! Rain down and purify!
Here, let me hunt. Hard up!
I owe you.
First aid!
On guard!
This one's mine!
Think you can fly?
Carve through armor!
Feel water!
Can't get out of this!
Here's a healing arm! Raging cascade!
You're off!
Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Appreciate the help. Here, walk with this.
You paid for that!
You... Use a hand. Flaming meteor!
Here's a healing arm!
Appreciate the help. On guard!
Take this! I can carve through. Knock it into next week!
Try this!
Glacial fire! Almost impressed. Ready to go!
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Not today! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Appreciate the help.
You're on! Suffering Strike!
I never miss! Holy land!
Rising Wyvern! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! Wailing
Denied.
lightning!
First aid!
Divine!
Rising Wyvern!
Think you can...
Searing flame! Reload! I still got some death abyss!
Rising Wyvern! Not today!
Black Salt!
Lightning wall!
Ryan
Raging
power.
cascades! Healing circle!
Armor won't save you!
Rising Wyvern!
Take this!
Here I
They
come!
make it rain!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Frost!
Now it's just her!
Faria! Can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning!
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more.
Dohalim!
Forgive me.